The busy floor of a candy factory may seem like a strange place for politics. But this is where you'll find the answer to why Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is so powerful.
He helped my livelihood, he helped my family out. It's hard to not pull for someone like that. Like, you know, someone that did such a solid for you.
Zeno's, a family-run small business known for its saltwater taffy, was able to grow during the pandemic.
This is where we keep all, like, you know, our made products.
Third-generation candy maker John Louises largely credits DeSantis and his COVID strategy.
If you are trying to lock people down, I am standing in your way, and I'm standing for the people of Florida.
Because Florida reopened faster than other states, Louises says tourists came rushing back. It allowed him to expand from 4 to 10 candy shops.
Back then, it was like the crazy thing to do, like, you know, and it ended up being that he was right.
Across Florida, you'll find similar support, especially in the community where DeSantis is from.
It's a little secret, just around something.
He grew up in the Gulf Coast city of Dunedin, the same place where the Toronto Blue Jays have their spring training baseball games. He even played on the same field when he was in high school before heading off to Yale.
Both get the same.
Vice Mayor John Tornga says when DeSantis puts his mind to something, he gets it done.
I oftentimes don't like to use the word proud, but I am proud of the fact that he is from Dunedin. Who wouldn't be? Who couldn't be?
Millions of Florida voters had these same feelings. And when it came time for re-election in 2022, DeSantis and Republicans were rewarded with a supermajority in the State House. With so much power, DeSantis essentially has free rein to pass laws and is using Florida as a blueprint for his vision of America. He's prioritized significant conservative change, alarming his opponents, especially those in the LGBTQ community. He signed a gender-affirming healthcare ban for trans kids. There's new bathroom restrictions. There's a ban on public school lessons on gender identity and sexual orientation. Critics call that one the Don't Say Gay bill. He's also banned anti-Black racism educational programs, imposed a 6-week abortion ban, all of it meant to galvanize voters angry about the pursuit of social justice and progressive policies, or what DeSantis calls wokeness.
Our state is where woke goes to die.
If you fall, you might hit your head.
Families with LGBTQ children say all of this makes everyday life much harder. Jennifer Cousins is a mom of 4 kids, including 13-year-old Safi, who identifies as gender fluid.
There have been a handful of times where I have been harassed at school. I've had things thrown at me or I've been called names.
We'll probably be moving back up towards the north again, but it's not going to be for a few more years. You know, we're not in a financial position to just pick up and move.
So for now, Cousins is helping organize some of the protests against the DeSantis agenda,
We won't go away. Disney say gay.
Which have drawn support from the Walt Disney Company, Florida's largest employer.
We are a government of laws, not a government of individual men or even a government of woke corporations based in California.
When Disney spoke out, DeSantis revoked the company's special privileges, triggering lawsuits and fights, ending with Disney pulling out of a multi-billion-dollar jobs investment.
Florida needs Disney maybe more than Disney needs Florida. The Disney company.
Richard Fogelsong authored one of the most comprehensive books on Disney's relationship with Florida. He says this fight shows DeSantis is willing to abandon traditional Republican pro-economic positions in favor of a battle.
Historically, it has been the pro-business party in favor of low taxes and reducing government regulation. And you know what? That's really what, historically, the Walt Disney World represents. But he's pursuing a different strategy, a cultural war strategy. We'll see whether that works for him or not.
DeSantis is betting that strategy is the best pathway to beat Donald Trump for the Republican nomination. While he's starting from behind, way behind, he is the one with the most credible shot at beating the former president.